You know, you can't tell it by Joe's demeanor, but talking to him before the game, you know he's ready for this, and there's not too many people that can check him one-on-one. Interested in seeing how the Atlanta Hawks handle Joe Johnson defensively.
And this is where Atlanta's scorer fires moving. On the move, which you rarely see. It's usually a catch and shoot.
Such a great point, Marv. That's what Kyle has been working on, catching the ball, getting those extra 2 dribbles, catching the defense off guard. They just think he's just going to rise, catch, and shoot without that dribble.
So he opens up by hitting a 3.
He's the longest short guy I've ever seen in my life, and he uses his quickness very well, and you love that this team actually ups the pace when he comes in the game.
Johnson off the dribble, he's double teamed, gives it to Clark, the shot is blocked by Horford. Nets have it with 5 on the 24.
So much made of this Atlanta Hawks offense. Their secret is that they have 2 big guys in Horford and Millsap that can get out, play the pick and roll, contest jump shots, and knock a few in the stands just like that.
Defense. And you see the ball movement of the Hawks. So impressive. Jack trying to use the pick, but Schroeder stayed with him and poked it away. Off the steal. Here comes Schroeder. How about the Hawks off turnovers? 11-zip. 3 right back. 7 points for Teague. Thaddeus Young goes 6'8", about 220. His dad played at Jacksonville University back in the 70s and actually was an 8th-round pick of the old Buffalo Braves. There's Darren Williams on the reverse.
You just love seeing the body language of him. Even if he makes it or miss it, you just want to see him play with a little bit of passion and be aggressive, take some risk.
Horford off the fake. Corver for 3. Back come the net. 3. Rebound Horford swings it out. Teague for Corver. Beautiful play. Setting it up for Cal. He had the 3, passed on it, saw the open man.
And Marv, he passed on ego because he's not going to miss 2 in a row. At least that's what he tells himself. And so while he's in the middle of that jump shot, just great unselfishness.
Hawks by 10. March the 27th. That also has a lot to do with the fact that the Eastern Conference is so weak.
Way to be honest, Mark.
But
thank you.
March the 27th, that's unbelievable. That counts as a foul. So Darren Williams will head to the line. The foul on Teague, his 3rd.
You know, Marv, when we call for a guy to be aggressive, the underlying theme behind that is, even if you miss the layups, even if no one sees your actions, you still have to do it. And for D. Williams, they have to get back to themselves, as you see D. Will miss a nice little jump shot.
Mike Budenholzer staying with his starting lineup. Millsap splits his way through and scores. Paul Millsap on the drive. The Hawks lead at 59-54.
The help defense has to be on the nail right there. There's no way you can allow a 4-man to drive when you have 2 guards at the free throw line who are supposed to be the help for the big fella.
First points for the Hawks in the shade over 4 minutes by Lopez.
Such a wonderful little cat and mouse game going on right now with the Hawks and the Nets at the top of the pick and roll. When Teague gets it, he is trying to go at Lopez every time as he gets a steal.
Teague with that strip. Here's Carroll for 3. Yes. DeMaurice Carroll with his 2nd from downtown. The Hawks lead by 8. So Horford walks it up. Horford kicks it out. Corver, yes. That's his 3rd 3 of 6 from beyond that 3-point line, and the Nets will talk. 8 unanswered by Atlanta. The Hawks settling down, lead by 11. With the rebound. Johnson now 4 for 11 from the field.
2 minutes. You want the Nets to push it. They only have 4 fast break points as opposed to 13 by the Atlanta Hawks. Need to increase the pace.
Bazemore for Ontic on the hop. Horford with the bucket. Beautiful pass from Paro Ontic. Second-year player out of the Republic of Macedonia. Spent a lot of time in the Greek League and Russia. This is second season in the NBA. Korver is off on a three-point attempt. A fellow by the name of Steve Kerr, although Steve did it as more of a spot player. Kiki Vanderway, Steve Nash, Jason Papono all came close. It means 50% from the field, 50 from three-point land, and at least 90 on free throws. Bazemore with the steal, leading to this. Dennis Schroeder with the bucket.
Coach Hollins is yelling at his team, drive the ball, drive the ball. This is not a jump shooting team. I don't know why guys think all of a sudden out of nowhere you're going to be able to shoot. If you're not Joe Johnson or others, you won't be able to. You need to get to the bucket to get some. You know, bad shots are like turnovers.
Oh, the spin and the bucket. What a beautiful move by Mike Scott. Here's Horford making his way back to the court. And a timeout is taken by Johnson with the floater. Joe Johnson. We talked about it earlier. Left Atlanta as a free agent 3 seasons back. Says he feels no added pressure or incentive to beat the Hawks. Chris, I know you don't buy that, do you? As Carroll fires off career high is 23. Did it 5 years ago.
The Nets put Johnson at the point guard.
And here's a wide open Joe Johnson, and it's put back down. How about Thaddeus Young now with 13 points, 93-85 Hawks. Trying to take game 1 of this best of 7. Schroeder back on the floor.